Hello, lacrosse fans, and welcome to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation as we wrap up Week 1 in the Arena Lacrosse League with the Toronto Monarchs taking on the Paris River Wolves. Lance Lynn working alongside WSBN. Thanks for hopping aboard. Starting goalies for today's game for Toronto will be Sam Haynes, and at the other end, Chase Cosgrove gets the call for Paris. Head coaches, of course, in his first season behind the Monarchs bench, it'll be Bobby DeBrone. His assistants are Justin Kirby-Wilson and Nick Krepensek. For the River Wolves, a familiar face in his sixth season as head coach and GM, it's Jamie Dubrick. Officials for today's game, Joel Furman is the crew chief. He's joined by Mac Abbott and Kyle Coulter. As we get underway here early on, a delayed penalty coming to the River Wolves right off the bat, as the Monarchs will work it around. 10 on the shot clock, trying to skip that pass over, and our first power play of the game will go to the Toronto Monarchs. Just getting situated here as we continue with Week 1. This is the wrap-up game, of course, as each team has had a chance to get on the carpet and get to work. This time around, it's the Monarchs making a quick move and making a good save, though. So Henry follows. A good job to split that. Excellent work to haul down that rebound. Jordan Dance at the top, 1-2. Beautiful save over there by Cosgrove. Him, of course, making his Arena Lacrosse debut and in transition, trying to work his way up and get free is Luke Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen a flip and off the post. So Hunter Agus not able to convert, and it'll be the Monarchs back the other way, and it's Patrick Corbett gets it over. Thinking better of it was Parker Pfeiffer. He pulled it out. Jordan Dance still worked the two-man game on that right side. Minute 15 to go to power play. Dance, backhand, slide in, down shot. Good save there again by Cosgrove. No-look pass, trying to slip that on the crease. Another reset. Good offensive rebounding by the Monarchs as they'll swing it around the horn. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Box well collapsed in by the River Wolves. That underhand goes up into the rafters. And possession will go the other way now to the River Wolves. They'll try to get it over the timeline and burn some clock. 45 seconds to go in the man short. They'll work it on the half boards. Agus. He'll lean in, has it taken away from him. And in a rush now, it's Matt Hodgkins jumping into that rush. 1-2 into the corner. Beauty finish, Parker Pfeiffer. And a power play marker gets the Monarchs on the board. They lead this one 1-0. So some good transition offense there by the Monarchs. Not wasting any time setting things up and allowing that Paris D to set up. And they capitalize early on. Had a chance to speak with the coaching staff for the Monarchs. A bit of a change. Of course, Sean Gillies has gone up to the box office, so to speak. He's with the brass now in the GM role, assisting Blaine McCauley, and Bobby DeBrone making his coaching debut. Says he has high expectations for his club. He thinks that they've got a good mix of offense and defensive players, and he likes the way their chemistry is early on. And that's a quick stick finish there. So coach talked about chemistry, and right off the bat, chemistry paying off. Dan Williams on the score sheet with his first of the season, first all goal of his career, and it's 2-0 for Toronto. And speaking with Paris head coach Jamie Dubrick, of course, a lot of changes in both these rosters, and he felt that his challenges were numerous, but that his guys would eventually respond, and I say eventually meaning once they get their full roster out. and the season roster is decided, he feels very confident that their team will be in the mix come April. Monarchs to work on offense. Bouncing off a check is Pfeiffer. Looking over, trying to get it back on the give and go. Nothing doing there. Picked up. Monarchs, 10 on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Bouncing back out is Williams. Tried that skip pass. On the run, a good shot there from Blair Pachariveva. And now here come the River Wolves. Agus, he'll hold up. And sliding up there, Kyle Dawson. Kyle Dawson, of course, an outstanding offensive player. He has taken the role of the C for Jamie Dubrick. 5 on the shot clock, work it in low to the big man posting up. And a good effort there by Andy Campbell, not able to capitalize, but got a good shot off. Better save, though, by Sam Haynes. Set things up now to the Monarchs. Follows. He'll swing it around. They'll work it half boards right side. Looking to turn that corner was Corbett. And then a late check will give the ball back to the River Wolves. Jamie McMahon, the veteran, he'll lug it over the timeline, get in the offensive end. He'll retreat to the bench, and they'll set things up. Eric Lemaire, he'll move it on over to that left side. Lemaire will get it back, spit something, nothing doing there. Sends it back over on the run is the big man in Clofer. As his shot finds the netting, and now the Monarchs will work it the other way. Violation through the crease to call. Just under 10 minutes to go here, opening quarter. We are here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, of course, on the Grand River. Six Nations on the Grand River Reservation. Clofer. Sorry, Elvin, my mistake. That's Andy Campbell, actually, the big man. And how about that bullet? So a response comes courtesy Kyle Dawson, taking upon himself offensively to lead the charge, and he cuts the deficit now to 2-1 with his first of the season. Kyle Dawson, of course, last season had a tough injury in his last game. Good to see him back on the carpet. A integral part of this Paris lineup that, of course, has seen plenty of changes. Off the draw, Corbett can't handle it, but it's picked up, though, and maneuvered by Andy Ribka. And a beauty move, so Ribka. And I don't mind the shirts as we're going off our lineup sheet here, and Ribka gets on the board. We're tied 2-2. Off the draw, Chris Willman. And he'll win that. And they'll set things up on the right side, half boards. Agus. And that pass there will go awry, picked up by Eddie Renault. And he'll swing it over. Josh Rex out there. Good cross check. Good interior D by the Monarchs. And an excellent job to get it over the timeline is Brett Stoller. Stoller, also a new face in the Arena Lacrosse League. They'll start things half boards with Jordan Dance. Tricky, that number 23, got great skills. Ball loose in that slotted area. Picked up by the River Wolves. And it's Aiden Pinecombe. I have to make sure that's not Pennicombe, but we'll go with Pinecombe for now. Swing it over to the big man, kick it back to Davis Prince, his shot on the run, can't find the mark, collects his own rebound. Gonna have to hurry, 3 in the shot clock. Just dumps it in the corner. Monarchs pick it up, and here come Toronto now, getting it over the timeline in the offensive end. Fellows try to make a move, put on the brakes, curled around, kick it back to the top, teeing that up right off the numbers was Tyler Davis. And now here come the River Wolves the other way. Luke Van Scheppen, he'll kick it back out. Rex, he'll flip it, didn't go to anyone except right into the stick of Haynes. And now Toronto will move it up. 7:15 to go here in quarter number 1. Toronto and Paris tied at 2. Good hesitation move, but not able to slip that through the wickets by Mitch Zulian. And now River Wolves counter the other way. Joel Snyder, he'll look for some help, flip and retreat. And Lemaire looking for an opening, waits for a trailer in Prince. He'll go try to shoot through a crowd, it gets blocked. Toronto now in transition with the numbers. Matt Hodgkins lugging it out, Matt Hodgkins. Normally a defensive specialist, but Matt Hodgkins, great job in transition to give his team a 1-goal lead. So the Monarchs getting some early contributions from their transition and defensive players. Corbett and Willman. And that's an early hit, and that will take us to our first officials timeout. You are watching the Arena Lacrosse League here on the WSBN. We'll be back after this short break.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
All set to resume action here with just under 6.5 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Jordan Dance out there at the top here. He will kickstart the Monarchs offense. Fellows looking for an opening, swings it back around to the right side. Looking for a cutter, nothing doing there. Curl back around, Pfeiffer. Give and go, nothing doing. Dance. 10 on the shot clock. Dance rolls it into the corner, playing to Karam perfectly. Curling around, looking inside out. Good save made right there by Haynes. Haynes, another good save. Sorry, not Haynes. Cosgrove, 2 good saves, keeping his team in it. And it's Agus. Agus goes to the far corner and no goal as he was in the crease when the ball went over the goal line. And Monarchs dodge a bullet there as Angus in transition. Second golden opportunity he's got in this ball game. Another good save there from Cosgrove. And Paris now countering the other way. Looking for an opening to make a move is Willman. Willman will think better of it, gets it to Renault. Eddie Renault can't find an opening. Good closeout defense by the Monarchs. Swinging around, 10 on the shot clock. Gonna have to kick it. Beaufort picks that up. Or almost picked it up. Gonna have to hurry. Shot clock violation. Possession going to go to the Monarchs. Follows. He'll swing it around. They'll work it on the right side, half boards. Kick it back left. Follows again. Trying to shred a defender. Flip out. In too tight. Picks up the loose ball. Underhand sneaks through. So, effort certainly paying off for Henry Follows, as he managed to slide that one just by the left pad of Chase Cosgrove. And we've got ourselves a 4-2 game. 4:42 to go, opening quarter here at the ILA. Putting a wrap on week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League. Off the draw, won cleanly and neatly there by Willman. And Paris now will work on offense. Leading in, Agus. I'll tell you, Agus has come a long way from being just a defensive player. Going to be called on to use all his skills. Good job there just to keep that one from going down in transition. Going to have to hurry. And that shot will not find any mark. Toronto now will bring it back the other way. Dance. He'll set things up. Jordan Dance, of course, will be relied on heavily to handle some of the offensive load for the Monarchs, as he is a veteran of this league and one of the league's best scorers. Follows. Dipsy Doodle tried to sneak in 5-hole. That got closed off by Cosgrove. Good outlet pass. And away goes Petticombe. Or Pinecombe. We'll go with Pinecombe. Peels back out. They'll set things up, swing it around to Renault. Renault. They'll work it deep on that left side. Dawson tried to quick stick finish. Nothing doing. And loose ball picked up by the Monarchs. Good effort there. Good work by Eric Krippensek. And Krippensek, of course, one of the leaders on this Monarchs team. As we are getting close to the 3-minute mark. Renault looking for a screen. Gets one. Doesn't dump it off. Good first step there, but that one-handed sweep not going to do a whole lot by Lemaire. And it looks like we're going to have some more penalties called here, as a holding call at the very least. Going to give Paris a power play opportunity. So Mason Kaminga, the guilty party. Paris will get their first power play opportunity of the game. And it'll be Davis Prince that will headman this first look. Renault and Dawson looks like on that left side. On the right side here. Got Josh Rex in that shooter spot. That one just slides by. And it looked like it may have caught the goaltender and got steered aside. No matter. Call made as Sam Haynes doing a good job between the pipes, and it's Jordan Dance. Monarchs will be looking to kill some clock here with 1.5 minutes to go in the man short. Follows will swing it around, half boards right side. They're in no rush here with 10 on the shot clock. As expect them to burn it and then dump it. Dance will take that shot. Karen back up, stays in, flip back into the corner. Well executed by the Monarchs. And now the River Wolves will get a chance here. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Davis Prince at the top here. And he'll slide over, and they'll wait. Prince got Clofer on the left side, tried to no-look pass. Nothing doing there. Flip back. Renault with a good shot, but right where he should be to make the save was Haynes. And here come the Monarchs over the timeline. Pachareva. And again, just 20 seconds left in the penalty. So the Monarchs closing in on doing a good job to kill it. Playing that carom. Tried a little something different, did Parker Pfeiffer. Didn't pan out, but creative nonetheless. Harris now. Tail end here of this power play. Get it over to the left side. On the run is Clofer. Nothing doing there. And Monarchs now. Aaron Walker, the veteran, tried to get it up. Couldn't connect, though, with Mitch Zulian. And Paris now the other way. We're into the final 35 seconds here, quarter number one. Renault sizing it up. Gets a roll. Good defense to close it off. Renault still looking for an opening. That pass goes awry. Good hustle by the Monarchs. As Zulian, and they will call a timeout with 18.4 seconds. So good effort by the Monarchs to track down that loose ball. Give themselves a chance here in the dying seconds of this quarter. Just in case you missed it, on Friday night, it was the Brampton Express over the Peterborough Timbermen, 18-5. Yesterday, doubleheader at Children's Arena in Oshawa, the Outlaws defeated the Snipers 12-10, and the Whitby Steelhawks over the Ohsweken Bears 11-9, the final in that game. So two outstanding games went down yesterday in Oshawa in a doubleheader, and clearly we have a good one brewing here. 4-2 the score in favor of Toronto. So we'll see here what Bobby DeBrone and company have diagrammed up for the final 18 seconds. Chance here to add to their total. They'll just wait, let it run, and it's Jordan Dance. They'll go with 10. What's going on? That's picked off and may backfire, and it does. So just a heads-up play by Luke Van Scheppen as he capitalizes on that broken play. And a big one for Paris as they close the gap to 4-3 with 2.8 seconds. That, of course, one of the risks you take when you pull your goalie in that situation. And that will do it. 15 minutes in the books here at the ILA. 4-3, the score. We'll be back after this break. You're watching the All on WSBN.
Making the world a better place is always a work in progress, because our idea of success is not an endpoint. It's a new milestone from which we can move forward. As industries rise and new technologies take shape, we're committed to keeping pace, to ensuring our innovations are shared and our journeys celebrated, even as we set our sights on where to go next. This is how we live, how we learn, how we grow. Red River College, what we're doing is working.
Welcome back as we get locked and loaded for quarter number 2. Toronto Monarchs leading the Paris River Wolves 4-3. Good crowd on hand here at the ILA on this snowy Sunday. And off the draw. Good battle for it. And Van Scheppen comes away with that, takes a double team on the far boards, and still has it in his stick. Got back up, still taking some hits, and it looks like he's going to finally draw a penalty. It looks like Krepinsek's going to be the guilty party, going to be a high sticking call. So Van Scheppen, great job in holding on to that. Took a few hard hits there, so hopefully he's okay. He'll definitely be needed. And it'll be Davis Prince and the River Wolves power play 0 for 1 here. We'll go to work now early in the second quarter. Renault out there on that left side with Kyle Dawson. They'll work it around, give everyone a touch. Shot blocked. Good job getting a stick in that shooting lane, and some trouble now. Going to have to hurry, 8 seconds. Good job to flip that up and down the length of the carpet. So good heads-up play there by the Monarchs to get out of what appeared to be some trouble. And now Paris. Working around. Renault has some room. He'll step in, goes to the bounce. So Eddie Renault, you give a player like Eddie Renault that kind of time, and he's going to make you pay. Power play marker. And that'll tie the game 4-4. So the Paris power play, efficient up to this point, 1 for 2, and certainly playing some spirited lacrosse here as they'll set things up on offense one more time. Barry Newbrow. He'll flip retreat, get it to Andy Campbell. Campbell will move on over to that left side, hold on to it, use the screen, curl back on the run, steered aside. Good save made by Haynes. Picked up, fresh 30 now for Paris. Trying to get a step was Lemaire. Nothing doing. Good defense there. That quick shot. Good save. Had to be on his toes, did Haynes. And the Monarchs now will work it up into the offensive end. Jacob Martino, good job. He'll flip and retreat. No look pass, went to no one. Good job to track that down by Pfeiffer. He'll kick it back out left side. Dance. Looking for a cutter. He'll take that shot, and a good save made. Will stay right here. Good job by Cosgrove. And that pass in again, Cosgrove. Another good save. Rebound, up, down. Wide of the mark, so a golden opportunity for Dan Williams, who already has a goal, but he wasn't able to find the back of the net. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Teeing that up. Bounce shot. Wickets closed. Good save there by Cosgrove. And that's going to be an interference call. Not quite sure what the rationale was behind that, except to give the ball away. And now here come the Monarchs. Give and go. Hard check. Not able to get the hands turned around was Hodgkins. Hodgkins, good effort, but nothing doing. Paris now again. Willman brings it all the way around. Aaron Helmet, and going to be a delayed penalty called on the quick stick attempt. Looking down low. Down low, wide open, a big man, 1-2, Andy Campbell. on the board for the first time, delayed penalty. And he gives the River Wolves a 5-4 lead. So a bit of a broken play. And it seemed like the Monarchs a bit scattered. And Paris kept their composure, found the wide open man right on the crease in Andy Campbell, and he filled the back of the net. .11:44 to go here, second quarter. Newbro has it pop up, and it's Van Scheppen. He tries to split 2D, runs out of real estate, and now possession to the Monarchs. They'll move it up. Start things on that left side, swinging around to the right. Williams looking for that cutter in Dance. Dance floated that quick stick over the top of the net, and back comes Agus. Agus looking for that quick pass, but not able to connect. Good swim move to get out of trouble, and the Monarchs get it up to Jordan. Dance will wait. Him and Follows will work the two-man game, kick back out, teed it up off the iron. So Tyler Davis let one rip and just came up with the iron. Good outlet pass there made by Haynes. Dance, one-on-one left side, kick back out. Inching his way in is Pfeiffer. Dance trying to set up inside. Follows, had his shot knocked down. Good defense by the River Wolves in collapsing. And they'll set it up now on offense. Dawson takes that first step, and Kyle Dawson has an explosive first step. Wasn't able to slide that back in that top corner. But good work there by Eddie Renaud, and Renaud will get his team another possession. Under the 10-minute mark here, quarter number 2. Prince, swing it over, Dawson. Renaud, using that screen on the curl. Renaud's going to turn the corner. Renaud gets the shot off. It's wide of the mark. Check finish. And Clofer's going to let it go right off the bucket. And shaken, not stirred is Sam Haynes. And now it's Aaron Walker that'll tiptoe over the timeline, set things up. Good speed Pat Corbett, but a better stick check by Newbro. And Van Scheppen now. He's going to lug it over the timeline and set up the Paris offense. Prince. Had Campbell wide open again from point blank, wasn't able to connect. Ball loose. And Toronto now will look to outlet and move it up. Kuminga. He'll hold on to it. Wait for the rest of the Toronto offense. And they'll set things up. Tough pass there by Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Kick it back out down low, wide open. Try that dive. Big save. Good job by Cosgrove. Got that shoulder shrug going and kept that ball from going into the back of the net. Chris Willman put on the brakes. Couldn't find the net, though. This pass lofted up. Walker going in 1-2. Big save. A golden chance for Zulian. But standing tall was Cosgrove. River Wolves will set it up with Prince. Under 8 minutes to go here. Quarter number 2. 5-4 game in favor of Paris. Looking for that interchange. Good roll off, diving over the net. And that'll be a crease call. Good effort by Lemaire, but nothing doing. Walker, he'll remain out there on offense. Flips it to Corbett. Corbett now to Dance. They'll swing it deep now on that left side. Kick it back. Corbett trying to turn the corner. Thinks better of it. 10 on the shot clock. Dance. Good speed. Dance. Lets it go. That's wide of the mark. And shot clock's going to wind down. And possession's going to go to Paris. But in the meantime, between time, we're going to take an official's timeout. You're watching the Iroquois Lacrosse League. WSBN. Don't go away. Back here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation as we put a cap on week one of the Arena Lacrosse League with the River Wolves and the Monarchs. Just over 7 to go here. Second quarter, 1-goal game. And Paris now looking for more. Campbell will swing it around. Prince looking on that right side. Wasn't able to find Angus. Angus loses it. Monarchs now will get it and move it up. Good pass ahead. Kaminga was looking for follows. Couldn't find that. Jamie McMahon, great job to get back. And the veteran helps his team out. And now it's Pinecone. Swinging around. Gopher tried the inside out. Nothing doing there. Good job of closing off those pads. And Haynes has done a good job. And the Monarchs now will set it up. Ben Heidecker. They'll work it around. Left side. Kick it back to the right. Good stick check there. Pfeiffer still has it. Works it around, and that's going to be an interference call. And possession's going to go back to the River Wolves. So a bit undisciplined there by Toronto as they give the ball right back to Paris. Renault. He'll size up the situation, gets a step, leans in. Can't get a good angle to get a shot off. Kicks it back out. Prince will swing it around. Looking down low. Quick one and rushed the shot just a bit. And missed the mark. So, tough angle for Ribka. And now it's Campbell. Campbell going to use his size advantage. Leans in. Doesn't get a hard shot off. Easy save made. And Toronto now will work it the other way. Aaron Walker. Aaron Walker, of course, the master doing the little things that don't always show up on the stats board. Consummate team leader. Give and go inside out. Good shoulder save made there by Cosgrove. Picked up, though, by the Monarchs. 10 on the shot clock. They didn't do a reset, and they will. As another good save made there by Cosgrove. And now Paris. Pinecone will pull it out, and they'll swing it over. Renault will take you slow and then get that burst of speed. Off a defender, a bit of a changeup. Rebound picked up, another quick shot just at the buzzer. Good effort there by Lemaire. And Lemaire tries to get up and over, and some of the Monarchs have taken exception to that. Don't want anyone near Sam Haynes, of course. And we'll see what transpires, as doesn't look like a whole lot or nothing at all. So play on with 4 minutes to go here in the half. Dance, swinging around. Left side, good stick check. Almost took it away, did Krepensek. Sorry, not Krepensek, but Willman. Follows. Takes a check, still moving. 5 on the shot clock, gonna have to hurry. Dance. Gets an opening. Blocked though. Good job to get that stick up. And thwart that shot. Back door. Heads up. Davis Prince trying to take advantage. Doesn't have the numbers. Thinks better of it. Pulls it out. The wise decision right there. They'll set up their offense. Prince will wait. Good fake. And a better save. So good job there by Lemaire, but couldn't capitalize. Now it's Corbett using his speed. Patrick Corbett goes inside out and a late hit. And that is certainly so Aiden Pinecone certainly taking some liberties on that late hit. Good to see Patrick Corbett get up. So Patrick Corbett, we're fortunate for that. Not quite sure, but that's got to, at the very least, be a 5-minute. As that was an extremely dangerous play. And lucky that Corbett wasn't more severely injured. And that's going to spell the end of the day for Pinecone, as that also dangerous hit could have resulted in something a lot more serious. Firm believer here at the Arena Lacrosse League of playing hard, playing tough, but you got to play fair. And a late hit like that, when a player's vulnerable after a shot, is not what we would deem as fair. So an ejection, 5-minute major up on the clock with 3:10 to go here in the second. So good job by the officiating crew in putting the penalty on. Well, let's let the sentence adhere to the crime, so to speak. Off the draw, Heidecker battling for it in there. Him and Willman, and the Monarchs come away with it. And they'll swing it around. So plenty of time here for a power play, as Toronto, with just their second of the game, they're 1 for 1. Swinging around, point blank, dance, it's stopped. Ball loose now, race for it. And it's just touched. And a little too overly aggressive. We'll give it back to Toronto. Follows. Dance will slide over to take over the top spot. Get a good look. That's right on target. Picks up his own rebound. Has it knocked away. And it's Agus. Agus will try to roll out and move it up. And it's Van Scheppen. He'll wait, burn some clock. We inch towards a 2-minute warning. Newbro. He'll leg it just a bit. Kill some time. 10 on the shot clock. That's one of the liberties when you have a 5-minute power play for the offensive team. You don't have to go chasing. You give up the 30 knowing that you're going to have plenty of time for a good quality shot. Power play back to work. Dance back at the top. Pfeiffer over here on the right side. Big shot by Follows. Gets his own rebound. Can't collect it. Kick back out. Quick pass over. Another good shoulder save made there. So good reflexes from Cosgrove. He shrugged that one off. Made that look easy. That was point blank. Swinging around the horn. Dance. Backhand pass. Gap. That underhand squeaks through. So sometimes it doesn't have to bulge the twine too hard to get the job done. As Tyler Davis, power play marker for the Monarchs. Their second power play goal of this game. Monarchs now. 6-5 lead here, I believe by my count. 2:55 to go in the penalty. A minute 5 left in the half. And off the draw, Toronto with possession. They'll set it up with Dance. And again, another chance here to capitalize. Pfeiffer out there, as is Corbett back out there. Dance telegraphed that just a bit. Tried to hustle in and get his own rebound. So Jordan Dance just outworking the Paris defense. Relentless. And he comes away with a goal. So Jordan Dance with his first of the season. Second power play goal in this 5-minute major. And because that came in the final 2 minutes, that will nullify that 5-minute major. And with 40.4 seconds to go, it's a 7-5 lead for the Monarchs. And a quick shot in transition off the draw. And Toronto looking to capitalize. 30 seconds to go here. Heidecker will retreat. Corbett will set it up. They'll be deliberate here. With about a 4-second differential shot and game clock. Tyler Davis, he'll hold on to it. And they'll go now with 3. Pass goes errant. And that's going to be a violation and finishing their checks. And legging out the final seconds of the opening half. 2 quarters are in the books. 7-3. Monarchs lead this one. You are watching the Arena Lacrosse League on WSBN. We'll be back after this break.
At Collins Hotel, we have you and your family's comfort in mind. Relax in one of our 16 suites featuring king or queen size beds and 36-inch TVs. Suites also include a mini fridge and other kitchen appliances to make your stay as comfortable as possible. During your stay in Pilot Mound, visit Weiser's Restaurant, our attached family-friendly restaurant and bar. It is the perfect location to host group meals, dine with the family, or unwind after a hockey game. Come in and meet our friendly staff offering daily specials on food and drinks, wing night Wednesdays, buffet Fridays, and multiple TVs to watch the game. Weiser's is the place to be. Collins Hotel and Weiser's Restaurant and Bar, located across the street from Blackjack Stewart Arena off Highway 3 in Pilot Mound.
Making the world a better place is always a work in progress, because our idea of success is not an endpoint. It's a new milestone from which we can move forward. As industries rise and new technologies take shape, we're committed to keeping pace, to ensuring our innovations are shared and our journeys celebrated, even as we set our sights on where to go next. This is how we live, how we learn, how we grow. Red River College, what we're doing is working.
Welcome to Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
Welcome back to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena as we get set for third quarter action. 7-5, the score in favor of the Toronto Monarchs, leading the Paris River Wolves. Just some scheduling notes. Friday, December 23rd, next time. The Arena Lacrosse League in action with WSBN. That will be Oshawa against Six Nations. That'll be at 8 p.m. at the ILA. And then Friday, December 30th, after Christmas, Oshawa, Toronto. That'll be an 8 p.m. start at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Here we go, quarter number 3. And the River Wolves will open with possession. They'll need a little something from, I would say, their captain, Kyle Dawson's been awfully quiet in this game. And they'll swing it around, kick it back to Agus. Agus getting worked over. Bounces off one. His shot goes well wide of the mark. Rebound. And Monarchs leave it due to the shot clock winding down. It'll go backhand possession to Toronto. Monarchs set things up. Tyler Davis on that left side. Give and go. Good job to go airborne, but couldn't finish was Williams. And it's back to the top, fresh 30 for Toronto. Swinging around, Jordan Dance. Half boards, Dipsy Doodle. Can't find it open, kicking it back out. Swinging around right side. Backhand pass, 1-2, and just missed with the bounce shot, did Williams. Fighting for that loose ball in the corner, and that'll be a possession going to the River Wolves. Tyler White doing a good job, turns it over though. Back come Toronto. And Aaron Walker will pull it out. He'll flip and retreat. And now it's follows. Henry follows. New to the Arena Lacrosse League. Kid's got some skills for sure. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna have to hurry here. Corbett. Weaving around. Gets the shot right on target. Handled very easily by Cosgrove. And now the River Wolves. Davis Prince trying to get by a defender. Keeps it. And they'll swing it around to Dawson. Dawson. 1-on-1. Kyle Dawson looking for a screen. Swings it back out. Prince looks down low. Big man in tight with Andy Campbell. Already has a goal posting up. And now Toronto. Stoller will flip, and it's Dance. Working behind the net, has an ocean, having an ocean. Curling back out, gets it over to Dance. Dance now, gets the step, splits 2, goes to the bounce. Good save, takes a hard hit. And the River Wolves now will look up to move it up. That pass to Agus deflected. He's not able to haul it in. But fortunately, Sam Haynes and the Monarchs, he can. Had a chance to speak with Sam Haynes' mom. And good to see that he has found the love of the game back. And we here at the Arena Lacrosse League, glad to have you, sir. Anytime. Hard hit there. Van Scheppen going to try to collect that loose ball. Does. Dodges a few checks. And now we'll have to get it over the timeline. The flip there, and they'll set things up with Dawson now. Lemaire. 1-on-1, 15 on the shot clock, gets knocked down, gets back up. Heidecker all over him. Davis Prince sidearm. So Davis Prince goes through the wickets. And the River Wolves close the gap. Prince with his first goal of the game, first of the season. And more importantly, now it closes the gap now to 7-6. Off the draw. Weaving through traffic was Ribka. Loses it now, still loose. Battling for it. Ten on the shot clock, but that scrum continues. Someone's got to fish that out. Good job by Haynes to close the door, but River Wolves get a hold, and there's going to be a penalty called on the play. So good effort there by Harris to put the pressure on the Monarchs in their own end. And it looks like Julian Gay, the guilty party, he will go to the box, and Paris will get just their third power play opportunity of the game. 1 for 2, the man advantage. So Prince out there at the top, Renault and Dawson on that left side. Big sidearm trying to sniff that 5-hole again, nothing doing this time. Off to the races. That pass, though, gets ahead, too far ahead. And good outlet from Cosgrove. Paris will set things up. Josh Rex out there on that right side, along with Eric Lemaire. Prince, Skip. Dawson sized it up, couldn't find that far corner. Gonna have to hurry. 5 on the shot clock. Prince gonna have to let it go. Beautiful pass, and not quite sure why they didn't count the goal. Maybe toe on the crease line, but that looked like a pretty good finish. And I'm not quite sure there. I think certainly Dawson was behind the net, but his stick, I thought he played that angle perfectly. Campbell, bounce shot. And that's definitely going to cost you 2 at the very least. So Andy Campbell will pick up his second goal of the game. In the meantime, between time, he'll spend 2 minutes in the box for the Selly. And definitely poor sportsmanship there, although it was a pretty good goal. So the River Wolves have come flying out of the locker room after trailing 7-5. They've now tied this game up with 9:34 to go, third quarter. So some spirited discussion and an unsportsmanlike. I think Campbell just a little overly exuberant, that's all. I don't think there was any malicious intent, but either way, lesson learned, hopefully. Off the draw, and it's flipped back. Dangerous flip back and kick up. So certainly unorthodox by the River Wolves, but effective nonetheless. Agus, he's going to draw a crowd. Aaron Walker with the stick check. They've got him pinned on the board's far side. Scrum-like kick out. And Toronto now will move it up. Kaminga. He will flip. He'll retreat. Let the Toronto offense go to work here. Swinging around, started on the right side. Jordan Dance at the top. He'll get it. Now they'll work the left. Follows on the run. Skip pass. Gets it back. Has an opening. Underhand. So you could see that coming. As Follows did a great job to create some space. And after getting that return pass, had a better angle and found the mark. So third power play goal of the game for the Monarchs. Gives them an 8-7 lead. More importantly, if you're Paris, got to be a little more disciplined and stay out of the penalty box. 8:42 to go, third quarter. Off the draw, good clean win, Willman. And now Paris get it over the timeline. Ribka, he'll retreat. And now the offense will go to work. Quick shot, trying to surprise Haynes, nothing doing. And now in transition, back come the Monarchs. He'll hold up, be a little more deliberate here, and it'll be Jordan Dance to set things up. Dance, chuck and jive with those dots, easy save. So perfect positioning for Cosgrove. And that pass almost gets by Newbro, manages to recover. And it's skip pass, dangerous pass with a defender on. A good heads up by Clofer. The big man can hold his own. On the run, that's steered aside. Rebound picked up by Dawson. He'll look, flip it back. They'll work the right side now. That shot wide of the mark. Renault, collect it, reset, fresh 30 for Paris. Lemaire, behind the net, looking for that. And it's Dawson that tried to dive, and that's his specialty. Wasn't able to convert that time. Again, they go behind the net. Big man. Looking, big man. He's going to try to turn the corner. Quick shot! So the big man returned to sender. Andy Campbell with his third of the game. And yes, lesson learned, big man, out of the penalty box to collect his third of the game. So back and forth we go, tied at 8. There have been a total of 5 power play goals in this game. So it should give you an idea of the importance of special teams and the importance of being disciplined. And Paris now riding some momentum. They've got possession. We're under 7 minutes to go here, third quarter. Prince looking for a screen, gets a step on Heidecker. Heidecker does a good recovery. Kick it back out to Renault. Renault gets some room. That goes off the post, off the rafter. And that is going to take us to what I believe will be our media timeout, and it is. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back here. You're watching the Iroquois Lacrosse League, WSBN. Welcome back. Just want to set the record straight. And the big man, number 4, is not Clofer. It's Nolan Ruddy. So my apologies, Nolan, and to the Ruddy family, if you certainly recognized your son out there. So my apologies, as now we will get it and get it correct. So possession to Paris, 6:39 to go, third quarter. Tied at 8. Prince. Roll it around. Dawson. Good fake. Screen and roll with Renault. Renault tries to fake the flip. Shovels it towards the net. Takes a hard hit. And now back come the Monarchs. And a lot going on behind the play there. And looks like Eddie Renault and Mason Kaminga will each head to the box. Looks like coincidental minors. So 5-on-5, coincidental roughing minors to each. And possession will go to the Burgundy and gold. Jordan Dance, start things off, send it down on the left side. They'll work the interchange, kick it over to the right. Look down low, everyone's had a touch. They'll spread it on the cut. 1-2, beauty, diving goal. So how about Parker Pfeiffer? That was a beaut as he went airborne. No chance for Chase Cosgrove as he dove right by him. And now it's a 1-goal advantage for the Monarchs. That crease dive, awfully tough. Tough for the officials to call, awfully tough for the goaltenders to defend. So if you've got that skill set, it's certainly something to work into your repertoire. If you are a lacrosse player, young coming up, and that hit will send the River Wolves away. Good job extending the D, Patrick Corbett. Standing him up in the neutral zone, and that's going to be an interference. So Corbett gets a return favor from Kyle Dawson. And we'll see if they got Dawson on the retaliation. Corbett's definitely going for 2. And it looks like that's just going to be the case. So Corbett is going to go. It's going to give Paris their 4th power play opportunity. And Paris, of course, 1 for 3 with the man advantage. And they'll go to work with Davis Prince at the top. Prince out there. Dawson pops back out. Prince has the angle, goes to the sidearm, block, picked up Dawson. Big save there. So standing tall was Sam Haynes. And a good outlet pass will send away the Monarchs. Hodgkins, he'll flip and retreat. Fellows. Tyler Davis will send it over to the right side, and they'll burn some clock here. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna have to get a shot off. Gonna have to hurry and a flip in the corner. Well done. Monarchs burn at least 30 seconds off the penalty, and Paris now will move it up. Prince out there with Campbell and Dawson on that left side. Floating in a bit late is Josh Rex. Big man wide of the mark. Good job to corral that, and on the move is Brett Stoller. Stoller, good speed, flips it ahead, and it's Hodgkins. Veteran knows better. He'll pull it out, and they'll wait now. 30 seconds left in the man short. Pfeiffer's got 2 goals here in this game. Sends it over to Dance. Dance. He'll wait, survey the situation. We're just a little too hefty on that screen. And now in transition. Bounce shot. Good save made there as a golden opportunity for Ribka. And now it's Aaron Walker. Walker puts on the brakes, steers in, change direction, gets it over the timeline. And again, penalty over. Team's now back to full strength. Cutting through Corbett. So Corbett, fresh out of the penalty box, tiptoed right through the middle on a good cut and buried a beauty pass. Corbett with his 2nd goal of the game. And it's a timely one. Extends the Toronto lead now to 10-8. 3:36 to go here, 3rd quarter. As this roller coaster ride continues, both these 2 teams battling hard here on week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League. Corbett take his time, corral that, and their offense will go to work. Davis turns it over and back the other way with Newbro. Agus will pull up and get it to Dawson. Dawson will settle things down. Kyle Dawson wearing the C this year. Get it down. Nolan Ruddy tried to fish that out. Monarchs now will bring it back the other way. Heidecker put on the brakes, flip. And it's over on that right side. Good first step and a quick shot. Angle covered, though, by Cosgrove. And back the other way come the River Wolves. Putting on the Jets and a good stick check to slow up Ripka. Lemaire, wait for some help. Prince, looking down low, is looking for the big man, posted up. Reset on the clock. Good job to corral the loose ball. Paris another 30, and they'll go right back to work. Kick it way back out. Renault, he'll work it in. Dawson, half boards, left side. Getting worked over. Sheds one defender, gets it to Prince, get it back, 10 on the shot clock. Renault trying to lean in, can't get a good angle. Quick shot, Eddie Renault. Oh no, Eddie Renault. Yes, he did. Got the sidearm off, and that was a beauty for his second of the game. So plenty left in the fight tank for these River Wolves. As they continue to battle back every time Toronto extends that lead to more than one. Harris answers in appropriate fashion. Willman and Corbett been battling in that circle for the entire game here, and Corbett now will get possession to Toronto, gets it over to Dance. Jordan Dance has been quiet for the Monarchs, just one goal. I say just one. Jordan Dance capable of putting up multiple. They tried to float that one just in the top corner. Did Pfeiffer nothing doing? No reset. Dance again. Good save made. Rebound picked up. Big save there. So how about Chase Cosgrove standing tall and the denial to keep it out of the net. Agus, he'll put on the brakes. Moseying in on the last minute to play here in the third. Lemaire bounces in, looks for an opening, kicks it back out. They swing it around to the left. And big hard shot by Ruddy, and a big rebound, looking for the float up and good speed. No substitute for speed. How about Brett Stoller? Man, oh man, great job on transition by Stoller to notch his first of the season. Good collective team effort there. Head manning the ball the way you're supposed to. You know the rule, if someone's ahead of you, pass them the ball. So once again, the Monarchs battle back to restore that 2-goal lead with 40.6 seconds to go. Off the draw, a whole lot of laying down going on. Possession going to Toronto. And every time Toronto's had something and a little too much mouth going on here, as official Kyle Coulter took exception to something that was said. And it was said by someone from Paris, and looks like heading to the bench, the box, is Chris Willman. So Willman taking some verbal liberties, Kyle Coulter having none of it, and that will result in a power play for the Monarchs late here in this third quarter. So you can live with maybe over-aggressive penalties, that sort of thing, but when you have too much to say, you're just hurting your team. Sometimes you just got to be quiet. Under 10 on the shot clock. Dance. Backhand. Angle. Good save. Rebound picked up. Nothing doing. Dump down low. 1-2. And tucked in high. So a good job by Tyler Davis. Used his size to reach up and touch someone. Pocked that one in the far corner. Another power play marker for the Monarchs. So the Toronto Monarchs, 5 power play goals here in this game. Largest lead of the game now at 3, 12-9 the score. With just 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Corbett loses his stick. Good little World Cup pass. And the Monarchs now. As time runs out, get a late shot, but that's all they get. No matter. They hold a 3-goal lead. We have played 3 quarters in the books here at the ILA. We will be back with the 4th. Locked and loaded for the final quarter here. 3-goal deficit facing the River Wolves as the Toronto Monarchs have put together 3 solid quarters here. And off the draw, Paris now is going to get possession, got to move it up, and they do. Davis Prince, not quite sure who he was looking for with that pass, but there was nobody there. And Merry Christmas. The gift goes to the Monarchs, and they'll go to work on offense. Dubrow, good stick check there, and he'll move it the other way. In transition, has numbers, back door. Prince wasn't able to corral that pass, manages to get it, turns, shot, good save made. So right on the money, right where he should be, Sam Haynes. And now the Monarchs will move it up. Quick pass, 1-2, big save there at that end. So both goaltenders standing tall here early in this 4th quarter. Good effort by Pfeiffer. He's been all over the carpet here in this game. Quick pass, and not ready for it was Pachareva. No, my bad. Dan Williams. And now here come the River Wolves. Agus. Agus has logged a lot of playing time. He has been up down that carpet more than once here. Got to have your workhorses out there. Dawson looking for a step. Swings it over to Renault. Renault now looking for an opening. Gets a screen. Looking for Dawson on the roll. Dawson comes up a bit limp. Not quite sure. May have tweaked something. Loose. Shot clock violation. Possession to Toronto. So we'll have to keep an eye on Kyle Dawson. Hopefully he's okay. And Toronto now will get it over the timeline, set things up. Jacob Martino almost making things a little more difficult than they needed to be for himself. Skip pass, Corbett. Looking for something. Can't get free. Looking for an opening. 5 on the shot clock. Corbett tried to go 5-hole. Nothing doing there this time by Cosgrove, and we're going to have ourselves another penalty call. There's always a whole lot of explaining to do. Either way. So it looks like that may be Patrick Corbett back in there. I'll have to double check that. Either way, River Wolves with their 5th power play opportunity of this game. 1 for 4.
Number 44, Patrick Corbett.
Josh Rex will be at the helm of this one. Got Renault and Dawson out there, so that's good to see. Kyle Dawson tried point blank, but not anything to shoot at, as Haynes gave him no angle. There was no short side. Monarchs going to try to burn some clock here. Minute and a half to go in the man short. Jordan Dance. Dance is just going to hold it on those half boards, look to attack, thinks better of it, pulls it right back out. 5 on the shot clock. He's going to fake that, gets it on net, right on target, picked up. Paris now going to try to counter the other way. Willman will flip and retreat. Dawson now will work it down on that left side. Renault. Use a little something from Renault. Prince, Renault. Two-man game, goes to the foul hole. And on call, Eddie Renault stepping up. That's Renault's 4th goal of the game. Double check that. Lord knows my eyes aren't what they used to be. Could be 3. Oh, could be 4. So Eddie Renault getting it done, adding to the total. He's got 4. Andy Campbell with 3. So shouldering the offensive load. And now it's Fellows. Good move to get away from a couple defenders behind the net. Sniffing, looking. No cutters. Has some room. He had a little more room than he thought. 10 on the shot clock. Gives it up. Good defense by Newbro. Good effort, though, by Dan Williams. But he ran out of real estate. Good defensive hold for the Riverwolves. Lemaire. He'll flip and remain on that right side. Dawson will swing it over to Prince. Prince kick over. And it's Ruddy with the one hand. He'll work it. Shot. Stop. Picked up. Monarchs now countering the other way. Hodgkins. High stepping it. Thinks better of it. Pulls it out. Gets it over to Aaron Walker. Walker now will be a little more deliberate here. 10.5 to go, 4th quarter. Monarchs with a 3-goal lead. Dance out of the back door. Steps into one. Good save. Rebound and a good outlet made by Cosgrove. Jacob Johnson in transition. Picked up. And the Riverwolves now will remain on offense. Prince swinging over to the right side. And that pass somehow finds its way through. What a take to the net. And you talk about fearless. That's exactly what that was. So Joel Snyder chipping in for his club as he used his size to his advantage, got his way with 2 defenders hanging on him, and managed to pocket his first of the season. So the deficit now 2. We are at the 10-minute mark of the 4th. Off the draw. Monarchs get possession. Chase Eshlin will get it back out. And it's Sulian. He'll flip and maneuver. And back to work go their offense. Pfeiffer. Save made, picks up the rebound, looking to go back the other side, but it's closed off. Good heads-up play there by Cosgrove. He wasn't fooled at all, kept his eye on the prize. Dawson down on that left shooter's spot, looking for an opening, kick it back out. Davis will swing it around to the right. Good skip pass here. Renault tees it up. Good job to get that stick between the 5-hole from Haynes. And now the Monarchs. Corbett looking for a cutter. Swings it over. Good fake. Quick shot. Better save. So good quick shot unleashed by Tyler Davis, who has 2 goals already in this game. But nothing doing there. Stellar save from Cosgrove. Dance comes around underhand, right there in the breadbasket. And now Jamie McMahon will get it over the timeline for the River Wolves. Andy Campbell been quiet. He's chipped in with 3 for the River Wolves. They all came in the first half. Campbell, backhand pass to Dawson. Dawson airborne. Can't slip it by. Got the rebound again. Prince right there. Didn't realize he had a little more time. And his quick shot right off the Monarchs logo. And here come Toronto the other way. On the run. Good save there. So Chase Cosgrove has stood tall when he's needed to. We're under 8 minutes to go here in the fourth. And a hard hit. Toronto now will move it up on the outlet. And it's Heidecker. Trailer out of the bench. Good flip. In the crease. Big save. So boy, Cosgrove getting tested on more than one occasion here in the fourth. And he's responded. Dubrow looking for some help. Gets it off to Renault. Renault wrong stick side. He'll flip it to Prince in some trouble. Prince going to try to curl out of that, and he does. He's got Dawson. Dawson now will swing it over to Renault on the left side. 10 on the shot clock. Renault. Flip it back. Prince. Way out. In tight. Dawson couldn't get a good shot off. That ball's going to go up and over, and that's going to take us to our final officials timeout of the game. We're going to take a short break. You're watching the Iroquois Lacrosse League on WSBN.
Making the world a better place is always a work in progress, because our idea of success is not an endpoint. It's a new milestone from which we can move forward. As industries rise and new technologies take shape, we're committed to keeping pace, to ensuring our innovations are shared and our journeys celebrated, even as we set our sights on where to go next. This is how we live, how we learn, how we grow. Red River College. What we're doing is working.
Back here at the ILA after our officials timeout, 7:09 left in a 1-goal game. Just some notable performances from the weekend for Brampton. Mitchell Joffroy, Ryan Campbell, and Zach Sunderland, 7-point games for each. For Oshawa, John St. John was 6 points. So some outstanding numbers being put up. And now Toronto with Corbett. 1-goal game here. Dance. Trying to answer. That shot gets blocked. A bit of a change-up. But didn't fool anyone, including Cosgrove. And now the River Wolves will bring it back up with Van Scheppen. And Scheppen been quiet, not quite sure. Hasn't seen a lot of the carpet in the third quarter. I bet they're back, happy to have him back out there. Dawson looking for that first step. Dawson dumps it off. Skip right back. It's Ruddy. Ruddy looking to go on the run. 5 on the shot clock. Peels back. Shovel shot. And it was a good one. And outlet. On the move, Hodgkins. Not able to track it down. Cosgrove fishing for it. And he comes away with it. And that's going to be a penalty. And River Wolves are going to get a chance here and a power play opportunity. Davis will pull it out. Flip it. Ruddy will wait. 15 on the shot clock. Prince. They'll work it on the right side. Back to the left in Renault. Renault. Skip pass. Couldn't connect. And it will be goaltender interference call. And certainly not a timely one if you're the Monarchs. So Paris now will go back to work with a man advantage. 1 for 5 on the power play. But all that means nothing if they can tie things up here trailing by a goal. 5:45 to go here in the fourth. Big opportunity now for Paris. Renault out there with Dawson. Ready at the top. Prince at the top. He swims through. Davis Prince! Man, oh man, don't call him purple, call him good. As he picks up a power play marker for Paris, but more importantly, that ties the game at 12. Davis Prince with his second goal of the game. Couldn't have come at a better time. And if you're Jamie Dubert, got to be happy with the effort that your squad has put in here for week 1 of this season. Again, a lot of the rosters in the Arena Lacrosse League jumped up, a lot of changes, new faces, and that, of course, presenting challenges for the coaching staff and for the players. Got to get used to your teammates. Had a few practices and some training camp, but there's no experience like game experience. Dawson, he's going to elude a defender, gets it off, and it's Renault wrong stick side. He's going to work it and bring it around. 5 on the shot clock. Renault going to try to turn the corner, spin back, goes to the shovel, and just too much going on in that crease area, and it's possession now to Toronto. Play where it lies. Walker will get it up, and the Monarchs will move it up into the offensive end. Just like before, a 3-goal lead by Toronto evaporated quick as the Riverwolves responded as they have all game. Pfeiffer, good pass, and that's going to be a crease the call there. So definitely a good call, and Jamie McMahon's going to race out. Paris going to try to take advantage, but excellent transition defense from the Monarchs as they are back waiting, and now they'll have to swing it around. Rex swinging around, Ruddy looking back to the right on the skip. Prince, 5 on the shot clock. His pass way too high. And Toronto now will get it, bring it back. Just over 4 minutes to go. Quick pass, back door. 1-2, beauty finish, and it's Fellows. How you like me now? Talk about timing. Henry follows his 3rd of the game. And the Monarchs regain the lead, 13-12. Henry Follows certainly has made his presence known here in this game. Lead the way with 3 goals for the Monarchs. And off the draw, Harris with possession. Willman moves it in, tries to slide the underhand in the far corner, nothing doing. And that's an over and back violation. Play where it lies. Here comes Toronto. And way too late on that pass by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, though, battling back. It's taken down. 2-on-2. Coming out of that, but not able to slip it 5-hole was Kaminga. Again, another turnover. Great forechecking. And a one-man forechecking crew was Pfeiffer. And now Paris will get it over the timeline with Van Scheppen. Paris trailing by 1. Renault will size it up. Goes to the bounce. Rebound. Gets it back. Collects it. Fresh 30 for the Riverwolves. Swinging around. Prince. He's going to curl around. Go to the bounce. Too much bounce on that ounce. Aaron Walker now fighting for it. Toronto's going to pick it up. Zulian thinking better of attacking. Bench saying, hold up, wait a minute. Time on their side as Corbett now will work the half boards on the right side. Davis to dance, looking for Davis cutting. Corbett fighting for it. 5 on the shot clock. And just going to have to flip it the other way. Bellows does a good job, good hustle. Didn't result in anything. But Angus now with possession here as we move closer to the 2-minute warning. Dawson, one-on-one. Kyle Dawson, just above the dotted 180. Waits for a trailer. Going hard to the net, off the crossbar. So golden chance for Lemaire, and back a breakaway now for Toronto. And a beauty finish right there, Mason Kuminga. You talk about a surprise and chip it in. Kuminga with his first of the season. And boy, that pushes the lead now to 2. Big goal there in transition. Sometimes when you least expect it, it's the guys that you don't expect that step up. And some good effort in the offensive end to keep things alive. Minute 50 to go here. Back to a 2-goal lead for the Monarchs. Let's see if the River Wolves have some fight left in them. They've got possession now. Good defense there. As Agus tried to lean in, couldn't do much there. Van Scheppen looking to get that step. Curl around, and he's going to draw a penalty. Almost spun that right into the net. And probably not a bad penalty to take under the circumstances, if there are such thing as a good penalty. And Chase Echelon will head to the box. Paris now will have their 7th power play of this game. 2 for 6. And they'll work it around. Prince at the top. He swings it back to the right. Quick shot. Good save right there. Sam Haynes has been solid between the pipes for the Monarchs. Not to take anything away from his counterpart, Cosgrove. Monarchs, time on their side. We're heading into the final minute of play here. Pfeiffer weighs it. What a grab. Great hands by Tyler Davis. Caught that on the way by. And now it's Van Scheppen looking to attack. Waits on the trailer. Gets it over. Dancing through, but another big save made there by Haynes. And it'll go the other way, Hodgkins. 35 seconds. Gonna have to pressure. Trailing by 2. Corbett gonna dance around Jamie McMahon and work some more clock. 20 seconds left. 10 on the shot clock. Corbett's just gonna stay there. Try to split the 2. Holds on to it. Takes a hard hit, draws a penalty, but a job well done by Patrick Corbett, the vet. And he has put together a solid game here in the first week of the Arena Lacrosse League schedule. So you can see 10 seconds left, 2-goal game. And we would expect Toronto now just to run this final 10 seconds out. And that appears to be the case. So an outstanding game, an outstanding week and of lacrosse in week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League. That's going to be a final 14-12 in favor of the Monarchs. They, of course, will go to 1-0. The River Wolves fall to 0-1. An exciting week 1 in the Arena Lacrosse League comes to a close. So we want to remind our viewers, of course, Friday, December 23rd, Oshawa will take on Six Nations, 8 p.m. right here at the ILA. Then Friday, December 30th, Oshawa at Toronto, 8 p.m. at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. That's going to do it for us in week 1 On behalf of the Arena Lacrosse League, WSBN, I'm Lance Wynn. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.